If your bank account got emptied tonight, would you blame your password? If your Instagram got hijacked, would you blame weak security? If your email got breached, would you still believe 2FA will save me? Because here's the truth nobody wants to hear: your password is not the door anymore. It's the decoration on the door. And AI doesn't break in like a hacker. AI walks in like you. We grew up thinking the internet works like this: password equals identity. But in 2026 and beyond, identity is being rebuilt from something far more dangerous. Not what you know, not what you type, but what you look like, what you sound like, how you speak, how you react, and what you would say under pressure. This is the new security nightmare. You won't get hacked because your password is weak. You'll get hacked because you are predictable. And AI is learning you faster than you're learning AI. Let's talk about the next era of scams. Not the old ones. Not click this suspicious link. Not Nigerian prince. Not you want an iPhone. I'm talking about something colder. Something personal. Something terrifying because it feels real. The kind of attack where nothing looks suspicious. Because the attacker doesn't act like a stranger. They act like your life. Here's the new reality: AI doesn't need to guess your password. It bypasses you emotionally first. Because the weakest point isn't your login. It's your decision making. You don't lose your money because a machine is smarter. You lose your money because you're human. You get tired. You get distracted. You get scared. You get rushed. You get manipulated. And AI is designed to exploit exactly that. Imagine this. Your phone rings. It's a voice you recognize instantly. Your boss. Your father. Your partner. They sound panicked. They sound urgent. And they say something that triggers your brain into survival mode. Send it now. Don't ask questions. Do it before it's too late. And your brain does what it always does under pressure: it obeys. That's not hacking. That's hijacking. Because this is what AI is becoming: a psychological lockpick. Not a technical one. Now let's get darker. Because it's not just phone calls. It's messages that match someone's typing style. Emails that use the same phrases your company uses. Voice notes with the same breathing patterns. Video calls that feel normal until it's too late. And when this gets combined, it becomes the ultimate attack. Not on your phone. Not on your bank. On your trust. Because modern life runs on trust. You trust your bank app. You trust your email. You trust that when you see someone's name, it's actually them. But AI is making identity cheap. And when identity becomes cheap, the entire world becomes unstable. Let's look at how people get hacked in 2026. Step 1 is not brute force. Step 1 is observation. AI watches what you post. Your birthday. Your pet's name. Your family. Your routine. Your location patterns. Your tone. Your language. Your emotional triggers. What scares you? What makes you act fast? What makes you freeze? You think this is harmless. But you're feeding an intelligence that never forgets. An intelligence that can connect dots faster than you can imagine. Step 2 is impersonation. Not the old impersonation where someone makes a fake profile. This is impersonation where the fake version of a person is convincing. Because it sounds like them. It speaks like them. It knows details. It knows context. It knows your relationship history. And once it has that, it doesn't break your password. It makes you give it away. Or worse, it makes you approve the transaction yourself. That's what's coming. A world where the biggest breach is not in your device. It's in your mind. Now here's the part most people don't understand. Two-factor authentication was built for the old internet. A world where attackers were distant. A world where verification meant a code. But AI attacks don't fail because of verification. They succeed because of timing. They wait for the moment you're most vulnerable. Late night. Stressed. Driving. Half asleep. Busy. Emotionally unstable. Because security doesn't break when the system fails. It breaks when you do. Now imagine the next step. Agentic AI. AI that doesn't just generate content. AI that takes actions. It can run thousands of attempts across platforms. It can create fake identities in bulk. It can simulate conversations. It can build credibility. It can warm up your trust slowly. Like a parasite that doesn't attack immediately. It lives inside the system first. And by the time you realize it's fake, you're already inside its trap. Now let's talk about the scariest part. The part nobody says out loud. The future won't feel like crime. It will feel like normal customer service. You'll get a call from your bank. And it will sound calm. Professional. Correct. No broken English. No weird music. No suspicious urgency. Just intelligence. And when you ask a question, it will answer perfectly. Because it's AI. It doesn't get nervous. It doesn't stumble. It doesn't hesitate. It speaks with confidence. And confidence is what humans trust the most. So we're walking into a new era where scams don't look like scams. They look like reality. Now here's the scary question. If a machine can mimic trust perfectly, what happens to society? Because when trust collapses, everything slows down. Relationships, business, transactions, even simple human interactions. You stop picking up calls. You stop believing texts. You stop trusting urgency. You stop trusting emotion. And that sounds safe. Until you realize what it does to you. You become isolated. Paranoid. Cold. You start living in a world where every voice could be fake. Every message could be synthetic. Every video could be generated. That's not the future of technology. That's the future of human fear. Now I want you to understand something deeper. AI isn't going to steal your identity once. It's going to create a version of your identity that can be weaponized forever. A version of you that can do things you never did. Say things you never said. Confess to crimes you never committed. Destroy your relationships. Destroy your reputation. And you won't even know until it's already circulating. That's what bypassed really means. Not bypassing a login screen. Bypassing your ability to defend your own name. Now what do? Because fear without action is useless. So here's the new rule of survival. Assume every urgent message is hostile until proven real. No matter who it claims to be. Here's the second rule. Never confirm anything on the same channel that contacted you. If your bank calls you, hang up. Call the official number. If your friend messages you urgently, call them directly. If your boss demands immediate action, verify in person or on a separate verified channel. Because AI thrives on one thing: speed. If it can rush you, it can bypass you. Here's the third rule: stop exposing your life publicly like it's entertainment. Because it's not just content. It's training data. Every post makes you easier to simulate. Every detail makes you easier to impersonate. And the people who survive this era won't be the smartest. They'll be the most suspicious. Now here's the ending nobody wants. The future won't be AI steals money. The future will be, you don't know what's real anymore. You get a message from your mother, your partner, your child. And you pause. Not because you don't care, but because you can't trust reality. And in that pause, the world breaks a little more. So let me ask you something. If AI can sound like anyone, and convince you faster than your instincts can react, what exactly is security anymore? And when your identity becomes something that can be copied, cloned, and controlled, what exactly does it mean to be you? Subscribe to AfterHuman. Because the next generation won't be hacked by passwords. They'll be hacked by reality.